how are the elves going to respond to the only having half a cage?
Well, I know they can get 2 dice blitz.
Oh no!
Ooh! Except they can't.
Except they can't. Hello, Red. I believe you have some halflings here for me.
I indeed am commanding the Mootland Madberries. And I don't know, they're here for you.
I mean, they're here for me to beat up and, you know, beat on the playing field. So yes, should be good fun. Right, shall we start our little match?
Let's.
No petty cash and 1 journeyman. Why do I only have? Oh yeah, no, because last time I had 2 journeymen because of the fact that I had a guy who was like missed next game.
Yes,
That
and you
was
did.
it.
You
I only
did
lost
have
1 permanently.
You had one. They were a movement down, I think, and you fired them.
Oh, it was worse than a movement down. It was an agi down. So
That's right.
I think we're gonna leave it there because I kind of want to have my cash around, because if that journeyman ends up getting like, I don't know, MVP, or like a ton of SPP from, I don't know, touchdowning, then it's good to buy them. Willow and Puggy? Who's Willow and Puggy? Okay.
They would be the 2 Michelin stars I'm bringing.
Oh dear. Not just 1, but 2. You're
2.
going up in the world.
I am. I'm on my way up.
So what are their specialities if they are Michelin stars?
Well, Puggy has a specialty with beef and pork, obviously. He is Puggy Bacon Breath. And Willow, well, Willow is a fantastic herb spicer.
I have a weird feeling about Willow, and something tells me that she might be of the woodland variety. Like maybe tree or dryad. Oh, nice little halfling. Yes, that kind of looks kind of wood elfy dryady. You haven't stolen a wood elf, have you?
I believe by the law they are a dryad.
Yes.
But Blood Bowl 2 has definitely made it look slightly more wood elfy.
I feel like they
Case
used
of
the wood elf as...
Yeah, reusing assets.
Yeah.
I personally think they should have just scaled down a treatment. I think that would have been funnier.
That would have been great.
Oh, you are receiving. Interesting.
I am. It's my favorite thing. I like receiving, like, right off the bat, because it means I have slightly more favorable punches on the very first turn. Because I can be like, yes, I'd rather not have three beautiful punches, maybe even like 5 if I'm going up against one of the more punchy teams. That's the one thing. I've been really lucky with my kickoff and being able to pick who receives and everything for, I think, all 3 of my games so far.
We have someone just stepped into the commentary box.
Indeed, indeed.
Hello.
I am here to support my fellow elf player.
Woot woot.
So before I confirm my setup, this is what I'm going to go with, so feel free to start thinking about what you'll do. For those watching at home, Willow is a star player dryad. They are strength 4 as their defining characteristic. They also have Dauntless, which not important for this match, but have Sidestep and Thick Skull. And then Puggy Bacon Breath, you'll remember from my match with the Elven Union, they're strength 3, so same as an elf, and have Block and Dodge and Nerves of Steel.
Yeah, I remember them.
Yes. Right. Right. What are we gonna do with you?
Important thing to note about Willow, while they look like a wood elf, they are only agility 3. And movement 5. They're actually quite slow. Again, should just be a treeman model that they just scaled down by like 50%.
Yeah, like a little sapling sort of type. Would be cool.
No, I will put the loner next to a tree. You're 0 SPP. Oh, you're my one with kick. I kind of don't want you on the front line. And you're 0 SPP. Got it.
I've been looking forward to this match all day. Half looking forward to, half fearing, in all honesty.
I assume that means you've got a lot of plans and schemes ready and waiting then.
I do. It's slightly more history of not good scores when I play against Athel's wood elves.
Last time I beat
think
him 4-0.
Yeah, I think the record so far have been 4-0 and 3-1, both to the wood elves. Though it is important to note that second time I did take out about half their rooster for the next match, so yeah, I don't think they want to do that again.
I'd be alright with you doing that to them.
Yeah, I'll take the 4-0 win. Sure, you can take my loner out if you would like. Bit of blood for exchange for a rather nice match.
And here's the kickoff, everyone.
Oh, blitz!
Nice.
Dang it!
How do I make best use of this?
It doesn't feel awful for the wood elves, but
No, it's
it
not
definitely
awful. It
isn't
just makes it a bit
good.
more tricky because he gets to respond to like where the ball's going and all that sort of thing. And it also means he can hedge up his defenses a bit more depending on where I place my guys.
Yeah.
Whereas before, I would have had a chance to break through his wall and get halfway into his half before anything really happening. Like, it makes it harder for me to be aggressive.
It also gives 1 free block.
It does.
A tremendously effective one at that.
Yeah, well, free block is a free block.
Yeah, you take him if you got him.
Okay. Right. Yeah, you're my guy with kick. I'm just going to stick you there just in case all else fails. Right. You've got none of your guys have special abilities comparison to each other. They've all just got like what halflings. Is there any
Yep.
special halflings, or are all the halflings the same?
In this edition, all of the halflings are the same.
Yeah. Noted. Let's start with a bit of a blitz. So this is with my war dancer. I have block. Nice.
Good. Armor break on the
Done.
first block from the wood elves. Solid.
So my 2 war dancers come with block and dodge, which is one of the strengths of wood elves over other ones.
Wood elves have far better starting skills.
Okay, so I can go and pick it up, but I cannot run much further after that. Cool. What are you? You're just a lineman. You're just a lineman. Okay. That one,
Ooh.
I'm not going to use my reroll, I don't think. I'm not in too much of a bad position. I've got 2 guys on the ball, which means, well, that's fine. I've got 1 stun, so I've got my blitz out the way. And my war dancers are reasonably survivable, so I'm not too worried.
And with only the 1 reroll all half, it's
Yeah.
definitely a valuable resource. Ooh.
Fair enough.
Ooh. Strong opening from the halflings as well.
I do imagine being stood on by a tree probably hurts that much.
Does seem reasonable, yeah.
Loner.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not great.
But no armor
Armor
breaks.
break either side.
Yep.
But
These are turning out to be some very
turns.
quick turns, aren't they, Red?
Yeah. What wasn't the end of the world. There's more I would have rather have done, but it's not awful. As is the issue with the star players, they are fantastically powerful, but they don't like listening.
Very, very sure of themselves, I suppose.
Yes.
Ooh, armor
Nice
breaks
little
all over
kick
the
flip
shop.
armor break. Stun. That's 2 for 2 for war dancers everywhere.
That is 2 for 2 for blocking halflings of stuns.
Right. And yes, my catcher would actually be able to get round behind there, which is nice. What I might
Yes.
start with, though, is getting you up. I'm going to stick you there so that if I can succeed this catch and throw, the tree is going to have a slight, well, obviously the tree's got 2 movements, so it won't be able to get to the catcher straight away, but at least that guy there does slow things ever so slightly.
Yes. Yes, I am expecting the Wood Elves to absolutely decimate me on offense. The question is whether I can do enough damage on the slow grind back to be able to pick up a second score in the second half when they kick to me.
Yeah, you're definitely playing a more attrition-focused style with 2 trees just battering down elves.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm reasonably happy. Throw onto that would be 1 dice. That would be 2 dice against this little halfling, which would also get a guy off my back as far as getting too much advantage back again. So let's do a bit of a. That will do.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna stay. No armor break. Awesome. Right, shall we try a bit of a... what I might do is I might move you... No, I'm going to just go for it. I'm just going to pick up the ball. Come on, little thrower. You can pick up the ball. Yay!
You picked up the ball.
Solid.
Picked up the ball.
First step on a roll of 2 as well.
Still got plenty of movement. Go there. Throw to this catcher. Wow! Butterfingers! And I didn't get to use a reroll because he had catch.
Yep.
So he already
he's-
re-rolled. It was Snake Eyes. He rolled 1 for catch, re-rolled because he had the ability to catch, rolled a 1 again, so I didn't get any more chances to use my team re-roll.
Do you think you would have taken the re-roll in that situation if you'd had the option? Just 1 to spare.
I'm not too sure. The thing is, I'm still not in a terrible position. I have got the
Indeed.
ball flanked, which will make it very hard for Red to get people off of the ball, and it will make it hard for him to run in and pick it up if he was just trying to do that. I've also got a decent. I'm kind of going down both sides, so Red kind of has to divide his strength because of the fact that ooh, oh, I thought you took root then.
No.
Red
some
has to kind of
treatment going
divide
down.
his attention down both sides because he doesn't know where I might intend on sticking any of my guys. Like, you know, who am I planning on touching down with? I've currently got both 2 war dancers who are technically within touchdown range. I've got a catcher who is within touchdown range. Like,
Yeah, you've got a lot of options.
oh,
Hello, hello.
there we go.
We have
Hello.
another friend stepping in.
Yes, these dice have been interesting thus far.
You've broken
and
armor
they
quite a few
continue
times
to
now.
be.
No long-term effects, and he's just a lineman. Well, you can go and hang out in the other box.
To the bin with you.
Well done on some SPP. I've failed 2 throws so far.
I did see the most recent Snake Eyes. Also, the halflings appear to have stolen an elf.
It's a
Not
dryad,
quite.
technically.
It is Willow.
It's an elf with half a tree for a face.
Yes.
Yes,
That'll do
I
me.
feel like they might have stolen a skin as their starting point.
Yeah, they do. They're moving like a wood elf, which isn't.
It's Willow has the same dance as the war dancers.
Yeah, it's a war dancer model that they've rendered a new face for. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying at the beginning of the game that they should have just took the treatment model and made it 50%
That would
size.
be 2 guys. That would free up the catcher, which might be able to pick it up, run down a bit, maybe hand off to the war dancer who is within touchdown range. So I might be able to touch down with that war dancer, which would be nice. I just need.
Yes, I wanted to compete the ball on the floor more than lock down your scoring threat.
That will do very nicely.
Double pals.
Ooh,
Yep.
armor
Armor
break.
break.
KO.
KO too.
Not orange brow.
Not orange, bro.
Goodbye, Orister. Have a nice nap.
Which puts us a surprisingly hefty number of people off the pitch already.
Very
Well
low armor
done.
teams.
True.
I
Successful
might
ball
just
pick
do a
up and
handoff.
success.
How greedy you feeling?
I'm going to do a
much
handoff.
do you
I
want the
failed
SPP?
2 throws so far. 1 on the thrower end and 1 on the cat. No, I failed to pick up the ball, and then I failed on the catch end with a catcher. And I'm like, right,
Yeah.
we're playing it slightly more safe now.
Yeah, no, I started spectating on the catcher's Snake Eyes. That was rough.
Yeah.
And score for the Wood
And-
Elves.
Yeah,
Hiya!
Solid.
very solid. Elves being elves.
Elves
Half the
being
pitch in a
elves.
single turn.
Also means I might get a chance of having, like, because what, we've both had a knockdown,
Yes.
so I might get him back. So you have managed to permanently reduce me by 1 thanks to no long-term effects injury with a lineman. So that is me down 1 dude. Oh, they
We're
won't
both
wake
up.
up. They did wake up. Very nice. And so did yours. Shiny.
The 3 halflings waiting on the sideline have a little longer to wait. Though I do now get to say one of my favourite phrases, which is "my turn."
Is
Red.
this just going to be back and forth quick touchdowns?
I mean, last time I
no,
played
I am
Red
not going
against, like, with my Wood Elves, I beat him 4-0. So he's a tiny bit apprehensive, apparently. I don't know why. I mean, I would never do that twice. right?
Star players this time, right, Red?
Yes. So last time was 2 fresh teams. I had no inducements. And I am not planning to go for quick touchdowns here.
Going for your attrition game that you were mentioning.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my other
mean,
night
Just
catcher?
try
There
and
he
hold
is.
the ball for as long as possible and just have your trees knock over every elf they can see.
Oh.
Slow and steady. I want to play safe because I've had wood elves use a war dancer to turn the ball over too many times. So now I can build a cage out of 2 treemen, a strength 4 player, and a strength 3 player with blodge.
Hi,
That
So
does
I'm
sound
Heatherson!
going
pretty
to.
intimidating.
Good luck with the
And-
punchies, thank you!
and-
Red has already injured one of mine. We've both knocked out one each. But they have woken up at this nice little interval. Yes, there are cheerleaders. There is 3 types of cheerleaders, and one of them makes most of the community uncomfortable, and it is the orcs, because they have nipple tassels. Which, though in the latest game, apparently they're going to give cheerleaders for every team, which I'm very curious about.
Every single race.
Eye bleach
Oh, well, I
necessary.
need Skaven cheerleaders.
Oh, they've shown a
Please.
couple actually of the
Skaven cheerleaders are one of the historic ones. They look like the plague monks with the bells.
Please, no Skaven cheerleaders. No, no,
They're
thank you.
They're not female because in the Warhammer lore, female Skaven are the brood queens, and they are big seethen masses of flesh.
I mean, that
Wonderful.
wouldn't stop the game making them cheerleaders.
right.
Valid.
We've got our
It's the
loner
ogre.
in the middle,
Effective
which means
cheerleaders,
I don't mind if he
but-
dies.
It is the ogre cheerleaders you need to worry about when they introduce
And-
those.
I have on purposely left the absolute outermost channel bare in the hopes that he'll take maybe the bait and go down the edge, and then I might push him in the crowd. Red already knows that I want to push him in the crowd, so telling him this isn't any news to him. So yeah,
Willow sporting sidestep there could be very important.
ogre cheerleaders, yes. Yeah, they're probably going to
Heathersaurus,
release them
you
as like
should,
an additional like add-on pack, which I'm very curious about because, like, I'm curious how. Oh, this is going to sound weird. How sexualized they are, because I'd actually really love to see some non-sexualized cheerleaders.
The dwarven ones aren't particularly sexualized.
Yeah, but yeah, like, you know, it's nice to not just immediately go into the trope.
Yeah,
That is true.
I do
'Cause
like the
There's a
idea.
lot more you could do with that idea as well, outside of just athletic and like, I guess enthusiastic, but not in a sexualized way. It's kind of interesting, especially when you've got so many options for different races.
quick snap.
No, you're getting all the good kickoffs.
Didn't make much of a difference for the first round.
we'll
I mean,
see if it does
still,
here.
it made it, it turned, what was it, like a 2-turn touchdown into a 3-turn touchdown.
Yup.
I like having having the ball first because it means I can have an aggressive 2-turn touchdown, start on the front foot sort of thing, and then I at least have 1 touchdown to start with, and then that's when I start losing all my players. But at least in the beginning, I get a touchdown ahead of hand before all my players start dropping.
Yeah, those trees are going to be dangerous.
Yeah,
Luckily, that
putting
one in
them
the middle is a
forward
loner, because otherwise I'd be worried.
Can you imagine if you put a war dancer in the middle there? Oh.
You don't put war dancers on the line. Just don't do it.
No, you never put the
It's
war dancers
generally
on the
good
line.
advice.
They're very durable in comparison to the rest of the team, but you don't want to lose them that early.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have kicked, so I on purposely chose the back left corner. And it's
Yes, I was gonna
because
comment, you
I'm
went rather deep.
hoping, I know he can't get his trees there very fast, so I'm hoping that I might be able to bum rush some of my players into that back left corner, seize the ball, and get another touchdown before he can get many of his big punchies close enough to do anything about it. And this is one of the reasons why, if I get the opportunity, I love
Ooh,
giving.
rough.
Oh, that is an interesting choice, and it's only turn 3.
Got the knockout though.
Got the knockout, but you
Knockout. The
risked
tree is
losing
down,
a
though.
treeman then. Yes, I
Well,
like,
I'm a-
because of the
I'm
fact
a
that my
10.
guys are fast, I've got a decent chance of getting down there and at least being annoying around where the ball is currently. I don't have the
That
speed.
is
Well, I
a-
kind of do have the speed.
That is a skull both down on every turn so far.
You
Yeah.
are not having the best of times, are you?
No.
With only one re-roll left, I think I would have done what you did there.
Yeah.
Too early to be out of re-rolls.
Yeah. Especially with a halfling team.
Yeah.
wondering. Yeah, you've got to put your star player on the corner. Shiny. That would be 2 dice and 2 going for it. I kind of want to keep some of my guys down this end. I might fling my catcher up here just in case. But I'm probably going to keep some of these guys here ready in case someone gets their stuff together, so that I've got a little bit of a cage ready. I would quite like to dodge them away, but I think this other act is going to be more important. So let's do. I kind of want to go maybe there. No, because if I go here, I can push him away from the ball if I get a push.
Cheese it.
I'm not freaking cheesing it with that many guys there.
Cheese it.
Oh, I failed the going for it.
Ooh. Are you using your re-roll?
I don't want to risk that war dancer knocking himself out. And I rolled a 1 again.
Tough luck.
I'm rolling so many
dice
ones.
this game.
That's the last.
No, he didn't knock himself out.
Turned.
My war
Just
dancers are
knocked himself
lazy
over.
little buggers. As soon as they have the opportunity to claim that they're knocked out, they will pretend to be knocked out for the whole game. They're that level of drama.
This whole round's dice have been awful for everyone other than me.
Yes.
And I am okay with this.
Freeman got up. Freeman got up.
That's good.
And didn't take root. Oh, Heb! In my stream yesterday, I started designing my emotes because I am now 3 followers away from being able to have emotes. Honestly, wasn't expecting this to happen so fast, but yeah, no, happy. I've started designing cute little bunny and red panda emotes for my chat. Oh my god, 6 weeks. This is insane. Like, and apparently only 15% of people who do Twitch streaming get to affiliate level, and I'm like, I think I don't know. Did I find one of those sort of up, down, down, whatever cheat codes on the side of the box?
And
Or
again!
something?
Another one. Red.
Ooh, both down.
Both down.
But yes.
No armor breaks either way.
We designed 4 emotes yesterday, which was good fun. And the chat
This
managed
is
to help me
getting
do my
harsh.
designings.
You're having a rough one, Red.
Right,
I mean, the Wood Elves have been seeing that, like, a fair amount of snake eyes as well, so...
Yes.
That's true.
The dice just don't wish to be kind for this round of the
No.
tournament.
I was expecting to fail the pickup, so I'm quite glad I got that.
Nice. It's caged as well.
Yes. I did debate quite heavily who to give the ball to,
Mm-hmm.
but ultimately I felt like it's in a fairly locked-in position. You know, if that war dancer goes on the ground again, he's getting fouled by everyone there.
Yeah, I mean, you can afford to lose a halfling. Wood elves can't afford to lose a war dancer.
Don't tell him that.
I
It's
mean,
fine.
I don't
It's
really
fine. He already
need
knows.
to.
He already knows.
I'm
He
pretty sure
does, he does.
even brand new players understand trade the 50k. What? No, not even 50k. Are they? How they what?
30.
Hmm?
30.
30k player for the 110k player.
125?
Oh, I think Jesus.
Is a war dancer the most expensive player
No, big guys.
outside of your big guys? Or
Yeah.
Quite
Yeah,
possibly.
Yes. It is the most expensive non-big guy player.
Oof, that is hefty price, but they do seem to do work.
It's
Except when
the
they're on the floor.
blodge. The blodge makes them so unbelievably tough.
Guys, and just the thing. So we know we took the agi up on the catcher.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem to take into account the thing that you said about tackle zones. It's still the same number.
That's because you're going into a -2.
No, but the -2 is 67.
Yes,
So we're going through -1 is the
is a 2
83,
plus. That's 83. Yeah.
which is what it is normally with
Nope.
the
Going
agi
into
No.
one
4.
tackle zone should be a 67.
Yeah. It is one better.
Normally, dodging into no tackle zones would be a 2-up.
You can test it with the middle wood elf compared to the tree.
Fair. No, it was giving, yeah, fair. Okay.
Also 90 seconds.
Right, so that's currently, yeah. Oh, of course, because that's my strength 2 catcher. I probably don't want to use my blitz. I probably don't want to give too many guys down there. So what I might do is do a bit of a dodgy dodge.
Yeah, the hard part with halflings is punching up against strength 3 players, particularly in a team where they are faster and more agile than you. Because
That's most teams, isn't it?
No, actually, stunty teams tend to be the more dodge-orientated teams because all stunty players have dodge as standard and ignore tackle zones for working out dodge modifiers.
I guess I'm just being spoiled
Do I
by
try and
by
dodge?
elves.
I know, but at the same time, I suppose if I don't dodge, then your tree's gonna punch me. But at the same time, your tree doesn't get to move towards my nice little line of guys that way. So I think what I might do is actually just swap where my war dancer is so that he's closer to your star player, because that makes me feel more comfortable. Yeah, and just because my war dancer is a bit more survivable.
That's
Failed the
fine.
stand up.
Yep, it's only a half chance.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, that's what makes those both downs really painful.
Yeah. Right, let's try starting to get this ball out.
What snacks is everyone eating?
Rum.
That's
Is that a
fine.
snack? I guess so. Here comes the dodge.
No, I just had pizza for dinner, so
Nice.
toasty. The ball is
Ball's
free.
Going somewhere, yeah.
What now is the question.
Not much.
Yeah, got a skirmish board.
Yeah.
Yes, come closer to my other war dancer.
Yes, the problem is I have to so heavily commit to actually achieve anything.
Yeah, you're sort of everyone's tied up, and then the ball carrier is currently free, which is a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know what you
We
mean.
spent so much time getting the ball free of all the elves that now.
Nice going for it though. That does make you considerably safer. Yep, makes sense.
Just give it a little bit more safety.
It's looking
Fine.
half
Ooh,
caged.
quick root.
Okay.
Yeah, not good dice either.
No.
Not as bad as they've been, but still not great.
That's about all I can do.
Yep. Certainly limited in your options.
How are the elves going to respond to the only having half a cage?
Well, I know they can get 2 dice splits.
Oh no!
Ooh! Except they can't.
Except they can't. The 2 die. Oh my god! I've had so many snake eyes.
That is your third snake eyes.
That
only-
is.
That's
that was turn
third.
6.
Every other turn.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, let's see if Red can make
You
the
see, I was
most of it.
hoping the plan with that was nice, easy 2 dice block. Even if it would have accepted a push, just to like push him away, so then the war dancer could have a really easy smack into the ball carrier. Don't know what I would have done with the ball afterwards, but I was certainly planning on getting it off the off the dude's hand.
Well,
Oh,
The half
that
cage
proper
continues.
buggered me.
Yeah. That was a bad time for double skulls. The halflings don't have a lot they can do to capitalise, but forming a solid, semi-solid cage
yeah.
further in.
I'm doing the best I can.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
we can
semi-solid
tell.
is more about your available players than your positioning. Yeah, I like the blitz on the star player, not following to free them up so they don't have to do the dodge because of the 4 strength and the lack of the dodge skill. I think that was a good way of getting them free.
There we go.
Going
Elves
down.
on the floor! Elves broken armor! Just a stun.
Just a stun.
I want to see more blood! Excluding the trees, the highest armor on the pitch is 7. Oh no,
Yep.
8. Willow.
Yep. Willow is
1.
8.
Blood for the
And
blood god.
strength 4, which is going to
Yay! Yes, Heb.
make.
Axel, you have a fellow blood god follower.
Yes. Yes.
Korn will be pleased to this day.
Have they
Right,
have
we're
they
gonna
only
stand
got
you up.
have they only got Nurgle as a specific Chaos God team in Blood Bowl? Are there plans to do?
In this one, in the tabletop, you also have a corn team. Everyone has frenzy.
I have them in figurines. They were a present from Red and Athel.
I recall seeing them. Yes.
And if we do the paint and model day, I'll bring them along, put them together, and play the trap theme.
Yeah.
That should be fun. So yeah. Do
Don't
you
know
know
Skull
if,
Throne, but sounds great. Yes. Welcome to Chaos Gods.
Yeah, I was gonna say I assume Slanesh would be a difficult one to do a team for, but Zinch you could probably try and do stuff. You'd probably give them a load of dice manipulation crap, right? That's kind of fun.
Though Blood Bowl does tend to try and avoid skills unique to a single team. I say,
maybe.
given the fact that Amazons have just been given a skill that's unique to Amazons.
They might be starting to lean less away from it.
It's
But
hit
then-
and run. It lets them move 3 squares after throwing a block.
Oh. I mean, that doesn't sound like something that should be unique.
No.
Yeah. Don't the
I-
vampires have got pretty unique mechanics from what I can tell? And...
They're unique in setup, but they're not the only ones with the skills. Minotaurs run the same mechanics.
Hypnotic gaze?
Oh, block.
Yeah. It's the war
There have been
dancer.
so many skill both downs.
Oh, they
Yeah.
have.
That was
been
a
a lot, yeah.
good scatter for the elves.
Really good. That
Best
hurts.
option, yeah.
I might not be able to get that back.
You might well have been pushed to get a touchdown anyway with only a couple of turns left.
Yeah. It was possible, but yeah. Now it's unlikely. Though I think I can stop it being turned over into the Wood Elf's favour, at least.
Yeah. You've got good chances of stopping a return touchdown, and I mean halflings always have a chance to score.
I don't have much of the setup for it as the problem.
Yes. Dodge keeping him on his feet. There is
I
a-
think
It's more accurate to say halflings always have an opportunity to score in a single turn with the right setup.
Corn is the god of blood and murder. Sit down upon the skull throne.
Be
That
educated
said-
upon the religion of blood.
I do have 2 turns, so let's start getting into a position should things happen in favour.
Can't hurt.
Oh, and the tree gets up.
That's good.
And that's the end of his movement.
Yeah,
Be
I was
red.
to say,
If I manage
Don't
to
fancy
steal the
going
ball
for
and
it?
get a touchdown next turn, are you going to have Nam-style flashbacks of last time? Nice. You got a bam.
War dancer's over and on the edge of the pitch.
You see, this is where Urban Union comes in with the nerves of steel on a catcher, because they'd be able to pick up the ball and throw it without any of the negatives from the 4 people on the ball.
Oh,
Dodge with
that's
Stumpy
how
didn't
the control
work!
gone.
Stunned themselves too.
Woof. Okay, so other than potentially a throw teammate, but he doesn't have a guy in behind a tree, so I think he's just going to try and stop me getting a touchdown. So let's see what we can do. Well, that guy's strength 4, which is why he's tricky. Oh, I don't think I've seen the image from the wiki for the Skull Throne. I'm trying to remember. I might have to look that up later. Let's bring you... If I bring you there, then it'd be 1 dice. You don't have block or dodge. I do, but I don't have a reroll, so it would be... I know my luck, I'd get double spells again.
You wouldn't even need double, you'd only need to see 1.
Yeah, it'd be a roll of 6 for pickup and dodge. So at the moment, I definitely need to do a bit of whacking.
It's fine, just roll 6s.
That would be...
it's fine. Just stand that water dancer up on the edge of the pitch. Let Willow give him a shunt.
I mean, I'm planning on smacking Willow, in all honesty. Well, that's nice strength 3, but he's your star player with block and dodge, so I actually have a better chance of getting Willow down. But it would be a 1 dice.
true. But if you can take Puggy down, less armor than below.
To get it to 1 dice, I would need to put my lineman, like my unleveled lineman, on the edge of the pitch as well. But I would be able to bring my War Dancer in to not, as long as I get a push or something. Though if I get blocked, then I am still in danger. But hopefully Willow would be around.
As an important note, Nerves of Steel does not affect pickups.
Got it.
Because otherwise I would have had Puggy pick it up last time.
Right.
Pass, catch, intercept.
That would be 2 dice. You've got dodge. Let's try this. Bloody hell!
Oh, it really is.
Not
Even the
bad.
better end of it.
halfling.
Oh my goodness, the dice!
Yep, that does mean no possible score for the elves in this half. Given that their half is over.
Yeah, their turn is over. We have one final Hail Mary.
And the issue is there isn't a halfling in base contact with the trees, so I think this is just going to be a bit of a punch-up. To see if anyone can, take an injury or knock out.
Yeah. I'm not an
event to
experienced
halftime.
halfling player, but I don't see a scoring opportunity here. But Red is a far more experienced throw teammate stunty player, so maybe they have something?
I believe there is one. But the chances of it are low.
Does that dissuade you from trying?
Oh no, I'm trying.
I mean, at this point in time, getting the ball is the hard bit.
You do a 1 dice block and get that. I go do a 2 dice block and wow.
I mean, the trees have been on the ground for most of this half, so...
Well,
I've also been actively avoiding the
this is
trees.
going somewhere.
Oh, can you throw teammate after the tree has moved?
Yes.
Right. I didn't know if that was possible or not. I did, yeah.
Well, let's see. Still with a reroll to use as well.
For Christmas, I would really like a flying halfling. And it's good.
Got the throw.
And he's landed.
He's landed it.
Are we going to see an equaliser?
It needs double going for it. Oh!
He's got the reroll though.
He does. Gets one.
How
Gets
did
the
you
second.
do that? And I couldn't roll 1 block.
Last
Well
action
done.
of the half.
Oh. That was a lot of thinking.
So many puzzle pieces to put together, but we did it.
I mean, this league has been good to you, Red. What's that? 2 throw teammate scores now?
Yep.
Yes, I will count that one. Going from 0, because I have got touchdowns off a throw teammate before, but I've never managed 1 turn touchdowns, was the important part. But I do count that one because that was over half the pitch, and the scatter of the halfling in the air had to go my favour for that to pull off.
Yep. And you didn't have the ball, and the opponent had the ball marked.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
a lot.
And you threw a 1 dice block against an elf who had a buddy and managed to get it to go successful. Like, that was lucky.
I did throw it with Puggy, though.
Yeah, so it was only a 1 in 6 failure. Because a push would have succeeded in the same thing. It would have just been a whole lot less interesting.
Yeah. I needed anything but a 1. It was a 2+ in disguise.
Technically, it was a 1 in 36 if you hadn't had the reroll, but if you had to reroll that, then you wouldn't have got the touchdown, because, as we saw, you fell on your face!
And this game got interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's back to equal. And...
Right, I want to see 3 more touchdowns. I don't care who gets 2 and who gets 1, or if someone just gets all 3. I want to see 3 more touchdowns. So...
My guys are just not on their A game. I've failed so many throws. I've failed. so many blocks.
But always be ready for the dice to change. Your stats might decide to equalise in the second half. You might roll nothing but 3s.
And I also did fail a lot of dice in that first half.
Oh yeah, the dice were mean to both of you.
Yeah. Felt more like the D6s were mean to Athel and the block dice were mean to Red, but right at the end there they came good.
I think the dice were just mean.
Maybe.
Athel saw a double skull after using all rerolls. Oh, we got a rock.
Ooh, we haven't thrown a rock.
Right in the middle.
Oh, that.
At least it was the loner.
Oh.
Is that a stun? It is only a
Yeah.
stun. So
Yeah.
okay, that's.
I think throw a rock is always a stun.
Yeah. No, it is a injury roll.
Oh,
it
okay.
Can,
It's
it can
the
just kill someone.
it's the
There is
multiple
a
one.
yeah, there is a meme on a starter league throwing rock kills big guy on first game.
Oh, I'd hate to be that person. I would probably rage quit. That's a 3 dice smacker.
Yep. But the
Armor
tree
break.
ain't going anywhere after this.
Just a stun.
Nice
Oh, did the
play.
tree take root?
It
Yeah.
did.
I missed that. Another smack. Another armor break. Another stun.
But that tree's going to be in a target-rich environment very soon.
Is there anything else I want to do before doing that?
To be honest, the tree is the only strength player that bothers me as a Khemri player. The trees are genuinely difficult to deal with for my team.
Because you
Is it
need
because
one
they're
of
stronger?
your big
Yeah.
Tomb Guardians and 2 friends to get
Yeah.
2 dice against them. It is a lot of resources invested.
Granted, the halflings are 3 dice for the Tomb Guardians with no assists, but
Ooh. Considering the reroll?
No. Halflings are so slow that sometimes every turn matters.
yeah, I know the feel. At least you have 3 agi.
Yeah. But on the basis that I wasn't going to move even if I picked the ball up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And wherever it's scattered, you'd have at least 2 people on it.
Yeah.
Unless it went way back and then.
It would have had to hit a player and bounce off. Got block. That's
Block,
why you.
take it.
That's why you blitz with the war dancers.
I like the Y-shaped pickup for stunty teams because it doesn't use too many resources and we're not too unreliable picking the ball up.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, part of playing stunty is that every team is every member is an important asset.
Ironic to think
Elves
of with
are
non-last, but
immediately deep in the opponent's half.
Yes.
It's our
Keep
favourite place to
seeing.
be. That's where
Keep
we touch
seeing
down.
Willow as a war dancer.
I
till
wish
know-
it was.
I mean, as one of Athel's is the problem.
Yeah.
would you really take? I guess Blodge is good.
Oh,
In
Blodge.
this
Strength, but for the extra strength point,
Yeah.
in
I'd
this
rather have
match, I
Oh.
would.
just failed the going
Not
for it.
wasting money. Yeah.
No,
Which is don't roll a 1 for me. My goodness, the ones.
It's 3 elves turnover.
Got the ball.
Step 1.
Step 1 achieved.
What was step 2 again?
Cage.
Score?
Fair.
Cage first.
Step 1, get the ball. Step 2, score. How? I don't know.
I'm not the ideas guy.
I
I'm
wasn't
the coach.
expecting to
I tell you
succeed
what to do,
step
not how to
1.
do it. We have a halfling cage.
We do.
You're going for the rugby ball shape
Yeah,
cage.
It's
Star
good.
players on the ends.
yeah, it's pretty good. Assisted cages are significantly stronger than regular cages.
And regular cages are already pretty damn tough to get into for a lot
They
of people.
are. The thing with a
Doing
regular
is
cage.
going for it.
Ooh. Attacking
Really
the war
wants to punch
dancer.
that war dancer.
That's not knocked over though.
Unreasonable, but going into the edge.
Ugh. How
On
did you
one of
survive
the
those?
on one of the teams that I play a lot against AI just for funsies, one of the first things I bought on them, rather than getting players or re-rolls, is I bought the beer stand upgrade for the stadium, which is +1 on injury rolls to crowd surfs.
Yeah.
Because it's too much fun. And the
Shove
AI is not good at avoiding crowd surfs. It's really not. Oh, we're swarming the tree.
With a war dancer in proximity,
We're
it's
saving our dancer and probably going to foul a tree. Because how dare you succeed at going for it and try and push my core dancer off the pitch? Like, sorry, your tree's good. We're going to try and foul your tree.
In fairness, my objective was to lock the war dancer down for wanting to do anything except maybe roll dodges.
You've made it have to
seems like
roll some
Athel is
impossible
taking it
dodges.
personally.
So, yeah, that's
It could
currently
leak.
2 dice not favor. I bring a third guy in. It'll be
Athel's
one
Athel
dice?
is
history of
averse
That's
to the
plus
leak.
3. That's 1
Yeah.
dice.
One
But we're
dice.
going for
with
it to try and bring
Blanche.
another guy in. And going for it for that guy. So I think I'd rather go for the don't roll a 1, going for it and
Are
get
you
2 dice
happy with
against
your
the
failure
tree.
state?
Is a reasonable question.
Athel is just
Seriously?
seeing.
Are you freaking serious? I can't roll anything but a 1? This
Using the
game!
reroll.
My god, I've thrown so many 1s.
Take the tree down. It's going down.
Now, was the tree going down or the tree going down?
Cool. Tree is down.
What was step 2?
I am planning on fouling it. I'm just figuring out who I want to foul it with.
I did risk a tree, and I know I did.
Yeah, I mean, it's 10 armor. The foul could absolutely not do anything, and the only current player who could foul the tree is the Agi 5 catcher.
I technically could, going for it, a lineman with kick has the other option.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you need a movement to foul, though.
I don't think so.
I would have to do a going for it to get into the position where the catcher is.
Yeah, what I mean is yeah, if you wanted to blitz the tree with that lineman, you'd have to do 2 going for it. So I don't know if it would be the same for foul or not, is what I'm saying. Red thinks not.
Yes, don't quote me on that one. I can't say in a game-defining way.
What's
that
the
it's
rules of you
definitely
getting
not.
sent off with a foul?
Roll doubles.
Roll the doubles. Nice.
Yeah, any doubles.
4.
Which statistically is the same as don't roll a 1.
Oh, is it?
1 in 6, ain't it?
You're rolling 2 dice.
If you get the doubles, you get sent off, so the chance of getting doubles is 1 in 6, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, if there's...
Ooh, injury!
Get him!
That's an SPP.
No long-term effects. Nice.
I never feel bad about injuring halflings.
I just leveled up a war dancer.
There's a level up.
Nice!
Oh,
now he just needs to survive. Hey, you've got to deal with a Khemri first, Lost.
I do. I I am desperately watching this, trying to work out a good way to take on Athel's Wood Elves, and I'm trying to forget that the Khemri are next
How do I
week.
trigger a foul?
Click.
Like that.
You double, yeah.
So you have a 58% of breaking armor.
Armor broken.
Injured!
Injured tree.
Oh, the tree is gone.
No longer
And
have
you
effects.
didn't get sent
Oh,
off.
that was the right decision.
You rolled an 11 on the injury.
That was the anger of the elves. How dare they go after the War Dancer? They are like, this is my brethren.
How
You will-
dare
Sorry,
the trees
Red.
betray the elves?
You're not
That's
sorry.
title.
I'm
You
not
were one
sorry.
off killing the tree.
You asked for that.
You were one away from killing the tree.
Yeah, then I would have been sorry. But no longer effects, and I just got points on my guy.
Dodge keeps the War Dancer up, but that gets them off the ball.
No, I didn't get 1 points. No, never mind. I was like, injury, wait, I actually got points there. No, you don't get points for fouling.
No points for fouling.
I don't foul. That was
You
my
just-
first ever foul.
Yeah, I don't foul very often. Khemri are supposed to foul a lot more than I do.
It was just so happened that I had so many guys around him to be able to get a 2 dice block, and I was like, this is
Yeah,
what
I put
Knuckle
him
is
in that
asking for.
position. Because what I was relying on is that you're now the other side of the pitch.
Yeah, but it only
however,
takes me 1
they
turn to
are
get the other side of the pitch.
elves, so
Yes, but what I can do is put a lot of tackle zones in the mean space.
With a tree who can't move.
Yeah,
But that does make it a
but
good
this time-
cage corner.
yeah.
That also means we're down to only 3 guys who can equal me on strength. Equal or beat me on strength. Right.
Not gonna lie, I'd have been pretty happy if that tree if that tree had died. I still have to fight the halflings.
I mean, you're playing him next, so that would have made you very happy.
No, I've got
No.
lost first.
No, because I can
Yeah.
I can already afford to replace it.
Yeah, but that would stop you buying other things.
I'm halflings. I wouldn't want to buy other things.
I'm
looking for ways to spend my gold.
primarily stadium upgrades,
Yeah.
because I would prefer you not to have a stadium upgrade. Because then if I get one, I'm far more likely.
Oh my
To
god,
get
adrenaline's really
use out of
pumping
it.
after doing that. But
Athel's very happy about injuring the tree.
I've
It's
never done
big.
a foul before, so my
It's big.
my adrenaline was like, don't get sent off, don't get sent off, don't get sent off. Like,
Yeah. It's why I like Sneaky Git. Sneaky Git is when you foul, you don't get sent off unless you break armor.
nice.
Hmm.
That's good on like,
So-
that's normally stuff that you see on goblins, isn't it?
Every
Yeah.
goblin comes with it.
Yeah.
Does it?
So pretty much every guide online will tell you when your skellies level up, give them dirty player, because they're not going to level up again, and you can't benefit from anything else really. Well, maybe some wrestle, but then if they happen to level up again and get a double, or if they get a double on their first level up, give it Sneaky Git, because you like just foul with the skeletons because they're next to useless.
They're your patsies, yeah.
Like they're strength 3, which is acceptable, but they have thick skull, which isn't a game useful skill. It's just we stay on the pitch a bit longer. And Agi 2, so they can't do anything with the ball.
Actually, 2's still good for your team, right?
That'll
It
be
is the
1
highest.
dice for it.
My entire team is Agi 2 or 1.
Do I trust the going for it?
No.
No. No, I don't.
Dice at this point have been.
Is that a
they've been
question?
Very up and down.
The answer's no. With my dice rolls this game, the answer's no. So I am going to come and throw a nice easy 2 dice block and not have to do go for it, and probability's on my side as I get to pick between the 2 dice, but let's see if we get snake eyes again.
You've said it now.
It's just alignment.
Double
It's
skulls
just
again.
alignment.
You won't get snake
Bam!
eyes. You'll get 1-2. Oh, you got 5-6 instead.
Solid man.
Just roll
Oh.
gold.
Break, but hey ho.
Just roll 6s. Tower of Elves.
So after luring a whole 5 elves away with a tree, what a weird sentence that sounds like. Athel's still got a decent looking line of defense against this.
You have formed isosceles triangle? I haven't done secondary school math in for so long. It's a right angle triangle. What's the name of that one?
They're just called right angle triangles, if I recall.
That's boring.
Isosceles is the one that's got 2 sides that are exactly the same length.
Yeah, which you can't quite do in Blood Bowl because, yeah.
Right, and now we start Operation Halfling Sacrifice.
Yep.
Are you going to start throwing halflings at me?
I mean, one of them does have the ball.
Well, he's not going to throw that one. Oh, he might be.
I think
Oh, he's going for the touchdown.
Oh,
I mean, it makes
landed
sense.
on the floor.
No landing.
No
No
landing,
landing.
got a reroll.
Oh,
Got several
injured
rerolls,
himself.
And still doesn't stick it.
Ooh,
No
that's
long-term
bad.
effects.
Injury down. And ball is... Well.
Had you already used your reroll?
I used it on the landing.
Yeah,
Oh,
failed
okay,
the
then
landing again.
I
and then
went
got
from a
an
1
injury.
to a 1.
Ah. See, just roll
Well.
6s.
Yeah, I just rolled a 6.
6 to
To
pick
be
up the
fair,
ball.
you have actually rolled a fair number of 6s. It's just they
They've been in
matter a lot
places.
less unless they're
Yeah.
in particular places, whereas 1s always matter. Yeah, rolling a 6 when you only need a 2 isn't impressive.
So
Yeah.
that's why I pulled all of the wood elves to the right, is because then I knew that they had to use all their movement to get to the left, which means they couldn't get deep enough to stop a throw teammate by throwing tackle zones on the landing.
Yeah, if you'd made the landing, that would almost certainly have been a touchdown.
Indeed.
Not quite certainly, because you either would have had going for it or perhaps having to fend off a block, but
Yeah.
would have been a very, very good chance.
Yeah.
The halfling out of the way.
But it did not work out,
Alas.
alas. I do wish that Sure Feet would give you like a reroll on the landing, or like there was a skill to do that.
That would be interesting. It would be quite niche, I imagine, because only what? Halflings, Noblars, anyone else? use throw
Halflings,
teammate?
Noblars, goblins. It would affect 6 teams.
Yeah. 6
Might be
teams
worth
have access to throw teammate plays.
Does have
Yeah.
team side defense, so we'll be able to move around. Okay, we go 20. 2 dice.
Oh,
Yep.
that's gonna feel bad.
Yeah, I think I
First
know
up.
what Athel's about to do.
Yeah.
I was trying to get a little bit easier of a route, but guess we're just going to do this.
Still got her out.
Right, 1 going for it would reduce the pass length, so
Don't roll a 1.
quick
All
pass.
fine. Solid
Catch.
pass.
There you
Needed
go.
the catch, but got it. And she'll
And
goal.
touchdown.
Touchdown.
Yep.
Elves
going for it.
doing
Elves. Elves.
Yeah.
I set him up to not have to do a single going for it, but make it as short a pass as possible. He had his exactly 8 movement to get to that touchdown line.
Well executed.
That's something I noticed Squishy doesn't seem to like doing. He seems to like putting his players on the touchdown line.
I much prefer to leave them on the. They have to do their full movement, which means you don't have to do as long a pass.
Yeah, same.
And if I can, I'll just leave them there, especially because they're the lower strength guys. I don't want to be throwing punches with them, so that's the nice thing with Wood Elves is I just leave them up there, and it's like, yep, hopefully one of the 2 of you survive, and the one
Yeah.
that does survive gets the ball.
Until your opponent's caught onto that fact and mark them with their strong players and just keep punching them.
It's one of the reasons, one of the things I love giving catchers is Nerves of Steel, like, as early as I can.
Oh, I love Nerves of Steel. I absolutely love Nerves of Steel, and I'd take it on a double on throw rise if it affected pickup.
Right, I am aware there's 4 turns left, so I'm pretty sure I'm about to get pummeled and potentially equalized.
Unless Red's feeling ballsy to go for as fast a touchdown as possible to try and win.
I got to go for as fast a touchdown as possible to try and equalise. Because I'm halflings. It might take 4 turns.
Or it might take 1.
If it takes 1, I'm lobbing people at the ball carrier.
Can you pass the ball and throw teammate in the same turn?
Yes. Yes, it is a passing action, but it is not your passing action.
Interesting.
The problem is that stunty players get a -1 to throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only pass that I've ever seen I think you attempt is a throw teammate.
Yeah. Because generally it's not worth it.
Yeah. And with low movement
I
as
see what I
well, the ability to cover ground using
That's better.
passes between players is...
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
'cause
say that, but they
Well,
gave an Agi 2-player pass for some reason.
I think the argument is what we've discussed before, that it's funny.
They're called throw Ras, not pick up Ras.
And yet they should be called pickup Ras, because that's all they're good for.
That's acceptable.
Unsure? Okay.
Ooh, I get the blitz this time.
Oh, that's
God.
not good for halflings.
No.
That's really not good for halflings. I think you might be losing this 3-1 Red.
Yeah. You can get to it, and it's not even a
And
going.
it's a war dancer.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And this is why I normally lose 4-0.
Hey, you got a blitz last time. Not my fault you
Yes,
didn't use
but-
it properly.
What do you mean properly? He doesn't have any blodge 8 movement, people.
There's a little circle in the top right-hand corner saying, Red will remember this.
Oh, well, I'm gonna get poisoned if I'm not online tomorrow. I'm dead.
I'll try and swing over at some point and just
Yeah,
make
if you
sure
if
that
you
Ath's
smell
not
something
brave.
weird, it's my decomposing body in the
You do
front
want to be
room.
careful. You do want to be careful, Athel, because you've already cursed out Nuffle, and you've now made it funny for that war dancer to not catch the ball.
Oh yeah, no, that's why there's the catcher there as well. So there's a chance of him dropping it and the catcher going, "No, this is how you catch."
Or the block being double Bam's armor broke dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the dead war dancer will actually come in the last game, because then it'll be funny and not tragic.
Yes. I don't know.
That's
At this
fair.
point, I think I'd find it hilarious.
Some horrendous elf bloodbath in the final game.
Oh,
Be very-
I'm really sorry to say this, Athel, but what would actually be funny was in the second to last game if both the war dancers get missed next game.
Oh my god, don't you freaking dare! You're jinxing it with Nuffle!
Hey,
No!
I'm not the one who cursed Nuffle out.
Okay, that was me. I will admit, that was probably unwise.
Probably.
Probably. That was unwise.
That was unwise.
Speaking of,
You see, it's because it's funny.
I'm injury as well.
Oh, this next game. Oh, it doesn't have any things. It's fine. He's fine.
It's a 3 SPP line.
I'm
one,
not
it's fine.
risking the ward. I'm keeping it for the ward stancer. This next game is fine.
Yeah, APOC on mixed next game. Yeah. What happened there is you made something else funny so that war dancer got to catch
Yeah.
the ball.
Yeah.
yeah.
But hey, he caught. Who knew?
It's solid.
I feel like I'm gonna get murdered.
I mean, you're being surrounded by halflings.
I
but...
also found a tree. I think Red is actually gonna kill me.
It's got an
He did
Red's got
say
another tree.
he and I are both weathered players and to bring my A game.
I'm not
And
sure
I'm
I
kind
said
of just
that.
getting payback for the time we played on a Reddit league and he killed 3 of my guys on first game.
You did still win the match, however.
Woo!
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
red.
Push. That's fine. No, that's fine. We can deal with that.
At least you have rerolls.
At least you have rerolls. Yeah. Yeah, Murphy's right. So you do now get a free punch if you can muster the strength. That,
The
that
problem is I
halfling
can't make it more.
isn't
The problem is I can't make it more than a 1 dice, no matter how I try.
Just take the 1 dice then. Just roll bam, it's fine.
Yeah, no, I can't see a way to make it more than a 1.
bam. Oh, you should have done that against the war
Different
dancer.
map,
You would have
but-
taken him down.
No, because it's a 2 red against the war dancer.
Ah. Oh, stunned. And that's my thrower.
We can.
Are you gonna get another bomb break? Not this time. Though no taken root. Now I have a really stupid idea, and I really don't want to do it.
You're going to do it anyway, though.
No, I really don't want to do
mean,
it
I know
because
what it
I'm
is.
cursed.
I know what it is, and your war dancer will die, and it will be hilarious. But you're going to do it anyway because
I
you want
don't.
the
I know.
touchdown.
I'm gonna do blocks. I'm gonna do blocks because I have never had good luck with leaps. But it would be really funny if I leapt top left.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
it.
No.
Fairness, you only need to throw 1 block and it's 2 dice in your favor,
Yeah.
and you're a war dancer.
Yep.
But the
To
leap's
blitz.
funnier.
To bam. I kind of want to follow, so I'm gonna push and force it so that I have to do a dodge.
But
Okay,
We got him.
and then I have to do going for it.
I mean, you don't have to.
I mean, I
Yeah,
feel
you
like
can
I
just
should.
sit next to the line. I think she's got it right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, at least it's
Yeah.
not 4-0.
elves with kick getting a blitz on the kickoff is just rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also that time
tough
chose
to
not
do.
back left corner, but front left corner in the hopes of being able to run someone forward and be under the ball. Or be near the ball. I feel like my injured file is going to get bigger.
I doubt it. I don't think there's a lot I can do to add injury.
I think
You've
it
got
might
a
get
tree
one
still.
bigger. I did ask for blood, and blood has been had.
I mean,
Yeah.
you still got
Many
3 turns.
injuries.
Five
No dead.
injuries.
Okay, Red, where would you like the ball?
No.
No.
A game. You heard it.
There is no mercy.
Extra team
reroll.
reroll. Yeah, zoom down.
Close to the centre line.
Yeah, this is not necessarily bad for the halflings unless they can't get it, and then it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I'm really happy that I played the Wood Elves before they got kick, because if you did this to the Khemri,
You'd be
yeah, you're
fucked.
stealing the ball.
Yeah.
It's why I love kick. Like, it's such a good move. Ow. Armor break.
Kasmaka.
Yep, armor break.
Ooh.
No injury.
No injury,
No
just
injury.
a stun. I mean, he's useless to me now because he's not available for my turn 14, so. But I suppose he's a bit of a roadblock. Go on, kill the loner.
Nope. To be
Just-
fair,
just
as a star player,
As a star player, you can't be asked for getting, you know, SPP on star players. Red's master game, he got his MVP on a star player, and I felt really sad for him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It is the risk of running them.
Yes.
But then,
I mean,
to be
you
honest,
want
you
halflings with level ups, yeah.
only really want
you-
it on the trees.
You want halflings with doubles
That's fair.
Yeah,
because it means you
everyone
can
fears.
get. It means because you get only agility access normally, so you don't get any general skills unless you get a double.
Ooh.
And you only need one double and you've got a blodger.
Yep. Though normally you would take kick as your first one. Or kick off return if you feel spicy.
Fair.
Because changing one halfling from movement 5 to movement 8 on the kickoff is massive.
Oh, I just realized something. Kislev is going to have to watch out because I'm against Kislev next, and I leveled up both my war dancers.
Yep.
Ooh. It's going to be
You might
jumping
have a
all
slow
over the
time.
shop.
Right. Right. What are we going to do? Don't really want to go near the tree. Might bring you in just to give a bit more protection against that star player, and also in general just grr. And I might just see what you're gonna do, because at the moment that cage is very hard to get into. I might bring you around over here. Yeah. Getting a bit more defensive. We're going to do a 1 dice block. Well, not 1 dice, but still. One dude
Push.
versus one dude. Oh, yeah. Nice successful handoff.
Mm-hmm.
I see the play. Will it come off?
Oh, bad scatter.
Yeah, good landing though.
So he didn't die.
No,
I've seen you
bad
kill your
scatter.
own halflings that way.
Can't
that-
even. Needs.
That's all his movement.
Yes,
There's no
and
point
two
in going for it because you can't get
Yeah.
onto
Won't
the
get you
touchdown
the
line.
touchdown, yeah.
It won't get me the touchdown. It won't make him any more safe.
It would make the elves. It would make the linemen need going for it to reach you.
Yes, but only one player needs to reach.
Oh, of course, yeah. But that was not your final turn.
No.
Makes it one more difficult, I suppose.
It doesn't change it. It actually makes it easier, if anything. But needed it for the chance of knocking down.
Yeah, if you managed to get them down, would have been pretty good.
Yes. Oh.
Warm them with halflings, I guess.
Oh my god, you actually have me holding my breath here.
Stunties don't really care about tackle zones.
They don't.
No.
That makes that bit more annoying. Right, what am I going to
Both
do?
war dancers marked.
That's the best I've got. Unfortunately, I need a score on that turn to stand any chance of equalising. So this game is a loss.
Yes.
Yes. Does the score difference make any difference?
Only in tiebreakers
Uh-huh.
for the leaderboard.
Which my team value is so much lower that that's much more important anyway.
Yeah.
Because it does team value first.
Fair.
Who's not in a tackle zone?
Hopefully nobody.
Your two catchers.
Yeah, the two people the other side of the pitch.
do have one free lineman. There you go. All done. Well, you have a catcher, I guess, if you want.
Oh, got to do the block blitz.
Ooh.
Didn't call the blitz.
I didn't call the blitz. Shoot. Put you there. Oh, I really don't want to do going for it. I'm going to sign you up to do a punch next turn if he fails, because dodge. I don't want to do the going for it, because I failed so many going for it today, and I don't want to do it again. Can you do a dodge? Yes, you can.
Got it.
I should have hit the blitz.
Hey, you're still one up. You're still fine.
Still one up. Nice level up.
That's a level up halfling.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Potential for firing.
I mean, he might get, I don't know, a movement up or something.
He might. I said potential for firing.
Potential firing. How dare you
Right.
grow as a
I'm
person?
guessing you'd particularly like an agi up.
An agi up would be particularly fantastic. Then I have a halfling that can throw the ball.
Or like a strength up where it's just, the same as that
Right.
star player all the time.
Let's risk doing something dumb.
Right, so I can't actually do one-turn touchdowns.
You've not put your tree on the touch line. Line of scrimmage. That's the word I'm after.
No, I have
because
to
there's a
fudge
risk
it in a
the
certain
turn
way.
counter
'Cause
goes back.
War dancers and catchers
Ah,
have movement 8, which means they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have sprint, which means they do get to go 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So I'd have to find a way to push them twice. But I don't think you've actually set people up on the line in a way that I can comfortably push my dude.
It is possible, but it is a very, very specific single play that unfortunately you just kind of need to learn.
There's also kickoff events.
Yes.
There is also
The
kickoff
turn-
events, yes.
The turn counter could go back, or you could get blitz.
I think even quick snap would help.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how it triggers. Yeah, you have to have. The. I don't know how you do it. Unless I just go for a bit. Is anyone needing 1 SPP? That's probably the other thing I can consider in my final.
couple of linemen that are on 0, so if they got
That's
it
true.
and
There's a few linemen on 0, catcher on 4, so I can't do enough throws and catches to trigger that. So what I'll probably do is, bring some guys that I wouldn't mind putting. Yeah, you're fine. 1 SPP, 6 SPP. Let's bring you back. You're gonna be the guy to kick row. Your catcher, war dancer. I really don't want to put a war dancer on the front. But you've already set up. There is a chance that you'll reset up. Hi, highway! Got it. I'm going to put a war dancer on the front line.
there isn't a tree on the front line. It's a weird setup from both teams.
What do I value? No, I'm gonna stick the war dancer on. He's reasonably survivable. You've already done your setup. You might get a good bash in against him, but he's reasonably survivable. So that's fine. I know I'm not going to get another touchdown in, but we're going to try for a catch. Hopefully that's spread out enough for your ball kick.
No.
And that likely concludes this game.
Yep.
The elves get the attempt at an SPP and maybe a couple punches, but
Oh yeah, because have you had your turn 16?
Yeah.
Yep.
I went first.
3 unused rerolls. Admittedly, 1 just acquired from the kickoff event, but
Yeah.
a little bit too stingy, looks like Red.
I actually didn't use very many of that half. Like, I didn't have many opportunities to.
Got the 1.
And that's that.
There we go, final whistle.
another
Woo!
halfling level up, and your injured lineman got the SPP.